for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Peeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You'll see I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. Baby, so can you take me on a date? The simple things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. If you want me the way I want you, put your all into all that you do. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, with the kind of love that I used to know.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the for my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, for them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you almost spotted the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man.
You can't kill my confidence because I think I'm the man. Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Nicole Reloaded, and I'm locked and loaded with another video. Anyway, I named this Cock Blocking. And it sounds like it's a personal problem. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. YouTube can be a very, very wonderful entertainment app that you can enjoy. Can it? Do you enjoy YouTube? Is it an enjoyable app for you? Do you utilize it to its fullest capacity? And then there's other thoughts. It depends on the levels, right? YouTube, to me, I look at it sometimes like it's a video game in certain aspects. There's levels to this shit, right? What level are you on? Do you want to be on the extreme level, average level, mid level? YouTube is hard. Social media is hard. YouTube is hard. Social media is hard. Instagram, all of these social media apps where you can have the ability to live stream, where you can say what's on your mind. Because regardless of what we're thinking, even if you are medium, small, large, even ninjas with small peen can bust a nut. Oh, Lord, that's just nasty. But I ain't cock blocking, though. Let me turn this down now.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. It's a layup, it's a rebound, then it's dropping. Tasting with the fade, not there,
Social media is a beast. It's a beast. And it's filled with a whole bunch of mother freaking haters. People that don't want to see you grow. People that want to hold on to you, and people that want to let you go. The conflict of interest is so much conflict of interest. How can someone be on a channel and a whole person can go on a whole live rant in history, giving an encyclopedia education on people you don't even know? Sounds like a personal problem to me. It really does. And one breath of mofo say, it ain't about numbers, but then they count numbers. Another breath they saying, oh, it ain't about cash apps, but you in the background, ding, ding, ding. We all know the game when you get cash apps with the bell sound like. Then you say, I'm not worried about it, but then, you know what I mean? F all the people that's messing with you, especially your new people. Saying you don't want the smoke, but you really want all the smoke. Sounds indecisive to me, sounds unbalanced to me, sounds confused to me, Sounds like you don't know what you want to do, or it sounds like either you want to meet me. People have to realize that you got to let people go. Stop. You got to let things flow. That energy, your energy, and it's meant for you, then no enemy can even stop you. If it's meant to be in your life, if it's meant to be your wife, if it's meant to be your sponsor, then you're going to get it. Everybody can't go wherever you go. We've been on a lot of missions in life. Well, some of us have. A hardcore mission, right? A mission that you was stomping in the streets for. Stomping in the mother freaking streets for. How you gonna fight for justice for something when you don't fight for justice for yourself? How you gonna help somebody else with their life and your shit ain't together? It don't make sense. It's a conglomerate of unnecessary, unfathomable, unrealistic malarkey. It's like me saying, Daddy, oh, Daddy, you know how much I love you. But I don't do nothing for you. Daddy don't ever get a chance to see Mama or Kitten or whatever name that you think will suffice you. People say they got a problem with everything, and then in the next breath, they ain't got a problem with nothing. It's double talking. While you stumbling over your feet. You can't walk a steady line in motherfucking heels that don't belong to you. Black folks still got chains around their throats and around their tongues. They can't grow even if they want to in certain instances. It's nothing but jealousy. But they the first to say, I ain't jealous. I don't give a fuck what that bitch do. While you texting, that bitch get on my motherfucker. I don't talk about a motherfucker I don't give a fuck about. And I definitely ain't gonna make a video about a motherfucker I don't give a fuck about. You just gonna make a video about a random motherfucker just because you see that they blue? Boo, I see you. Hi, how you doing, Daddy? How you doing, Daddy? I see that you was very frustrated. You was very aggravated because a queen was in somebody's chatting. Somebody was blue. Why you mad at me, baby? You don't even know me. You so frustrated. I got a comb for you, that beard, though. Yeah. But anyway, I did listen. I did listen to your fuck log, your monologue. I listened to it. And I do respect it, but I rejected it because to me, it was full of malarkey. Things that a mind that is elevated only can reject. It just does not go through. My equilibrium doesn't like it. It just doesn't. You're not friendly. Us as African American people that are here on YouTube, we have power. We have power. We have voices that can go far. Now, I get dragged when I hit the counter, right? But I got emotions, right? And I'm fighting for a realistic fight. That fight is for me and my children, right? But when your fight for somebody is stronger than the fight for your life, something wrong with you, motherfucker. You got personal problems, my nigga. Maybe I should have put a warning sign up here about my voice or what I was going to say. Because I don't like niggas that think that they can tell women what they can do and how they do. And they be the first motherfucker to say, oh, but it ain't about this. But within 24 seconds, it's the shit that they do. If you can swallow your own tongue, it's already been swallowed. Unrealistic expectations, bullshit, right? You gonna tell me how to do me and what I should be doing. You can't tell nobody what to do with they walk. That's what's wrong. We can't grow as YouTubers when we got people thinking that they have a right to check us where we can go, and how can we network? How can we even know the opposition if you don't even want us to even watch it? How can you even present a fight against the opposition if you don't even know what their opposition is? It doesn't make any sense to me. People saying, oh, I'm standing for this and I'm standing for justice. If your justice ain't in your house, if justice ain't in with your teeth, if justice ain't within your spirit, your heart, and your foundation, you just running your mouth. Either you sitting on your couch running your mouth, in your kitchen, back room, your mama, wherever it is, you just running your mouth. And you saying a whole bunch of nothing. Niggas like to say, oh, I ain't jealous about her hair. Did you see her hair? All in one breath and didn't even breathe. Don't know nothing about no H2O. Don't drink no goddamn water. Ain't been to nobody's doctor, but you stomping in the field about to say somebody. Child. Conflict of interest ass motherfuckers. Conflict with no conflict. Filled with conflict. Just a catastrophe of unnecessary thoughts. Reading the crayon and the chalk that you didn't even write. It's your homeboy that wrote it. Weak ass mother suckers. This video won't be monetized except motherfucker too many gosh darn times. Gosh darn it. Real recognize real all day long, but I need my people to recognize game, though. You got to have knowledge. Knowledge is power. God says, my people shall perish due to the lack of knowledge. And just because somebody has a mic and they talk into it real good and get close on it, you think that they got your best interests? You can't help nobody if you sinking. How you going to help somebody get out of prison and you haven't even risen to an occasion? It don't make no damn sense to me. It's ignorant. It's just ignorant. It don't make no sense. Ain't even filed no taxes, but you want to help a motherfucker get out of prison. Don't even know how to... Child, let me be quiet. Motherfucker want to help people get out of prison and don't even know how to do the Heimlich maneuver on your homie that's sitting right next to you? What would you do if your homeboy or homegirl started choking? Could you save her life? Probably not. Do you know what part of the body to grab without breaking their ribs? No, you don't. God, dogs don't even know that they can even actually eat human food. If your dog has allergies, you don't know what to do with the motherfucker. It's just a dog to you. Don't know what antibiotics just in case the dog might get sick because you might can't even get to the vet. Don't even know how to live. But want to tell somebody what to do and who to be a moderator on their channel and how long they supposed to have a walk with someone. You can't tell people how much they love another person. You're not in their heart. You're not in their mind. If it's your mission, if somebody leaves, why would it stop your mission if that's your mission? Unless your mission was to have a crowd. See, because when I have a vision, can't nobody stop me. That's why they call me hard-headed, because I don't listen to no damn body sometimes. But if it's my mission, if God gives me a mission, can't nobody stop me but the Most High, Jesus, the Heavenly Father. So people with all these excuses saying, you supposed to walk with me because it's our mission. No, that's your mission, motherfucker. Or do you want to make my mission your mission? Because that's selfish. Excuse me. It's an unrealistic expectation. No human being is meant to carry another human being's soul, which means your dreams, your aspirations, vice versa. No matter how much someone might love me, it's an unrealistic expectation for me to think, yes, you can respect my dream, you can fight for my dream, but for me to say, I'm going to drag you through every fuck thing that I go through and you supposed to accept it, and then if I can accept the fact that you say, no, I'm not going to do that, but I support you, Nicole, I support you, sister, I support you, but I need a break. And I say to you, what do you mean you need a break? You don't love me. You ain't there for me. What do you mean? But the individual has been there for 5 years. How much do you want from another soul that don't even belong to you? Constantly living with unrealistic expectations. Thinking that somebody owes you something. Don't nobody owe your ass shit. Just as well don't nobody owe me nothing. People have a right to change their mind. They have a right to get out of line. They have a right to don't want to eat chicken. They might want to eat fish for the rest of their life. Do that mean that they don't love you? And the people that decide to eat fish, do that mean that the people that going to continue to eat chicken don't love your ass? Just trying to come up with some analogies that majority can understand. No matter where you go on social media, there's still fuck shit. But it has to be people with knowledge and wisdom and understanding that sees that if we lose our individuality, if we lose our freedom of speech, we're going to become mindless, soulless freaks. All of that wrapped into one. Ain't nothing like listening to a motherfucker they ain't got shit to say, but they just keep talking. Like, stimulate me, provide a wrinkle in my brain. Brother, sister, you claim that you my brother from another mother, but you will stab me in my back. Not when I'm lacking, but when I come up. You got to realize to let people go. They don't fucking belong to you. Our kids don't even belong to us. They belong to the Lord. Ain't nobody ready for that kind of conversation. Ain't nothing. We need structure. They all vultures. Nobody ready for that. I don't got my glasses on, so I can't see. I'm probably just talking to myself, and it don't matter. But God bless whoever is here listening to me rant. I'll be right back.
Yeah, less ego and more soul. Trying to make it clear like a sore throat. They too concerned about my wardrobe, but they going broke. We've been praying for it, only Lord knows. Just got an invoice, had about 4 O's. Pick the locks when the doors close. This is my house, a foreclosed. We staying in control. The hormones come outside the hood, look like a war zone. Come buzz my check everything, watch your jawbone. Back then they used to call her jawbone. We was little freaks watching porno, going crazy with the hormones. Now we paying car notes, lighting up like charcoal. Lost a couple homies, but I meet them at the crossroads. Ice on the hoodies, gotta ship them out like cargo. Back in high school, rock the polo with the cargos. Take a trip to Dad, Grandma Ursi had the car for. I need like 6 rings like the Bulls in Chicago. Cause we be out here 3P'ing, pumping fan, they hard, you can hear it beating. Schooling all them and we still teaching. Wanna talk biz, we can set the meeting. Light us up, yeah, we still chiefing. You be lucky if you still breathing. Always think before you start speaking. With yourself, you be still beefing. Cause they ain't real, they just real misleading. Trying to read me, but you misreading. Yeah, we in the bunker, rolling up some skunk up, laying down tracks, you can hear the hunger. Every day is numbered, and we ain't getting younger. So I apply pressure like a damn plunger. They ain't for the culture, they all vultures, they all vulgar. We need structure for these youngsters, they all pumped up, pushing dumpsters. See a cop and rush them. We need change, but we all flustered. It's been this way since they call us color. For about 10 summers, DJ Mustard, the revolution still loaded like it got a buffer. Now we gotta wear a mask to keep our face covered, and they shooting us with bullets that's rubber. We gotta be the keeper for our brother. How we supposed to come together? It's families that can't recover. Still in mourning while we gotta suffer. This the beginning till we see another.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. Hold on. Let me put this on mute. Okay. So I was over somewhere in a different area. Let's just say I decided to drive to another neighborhood, right? And it took me a nice little visit, and you know, I just can't be disrespected by a man that got teeth on top. Okay, let me be nice, child. I'm trying to be nice, Lord. I just get frustrated sometimes. I get frustrated for our people, our black people, right? Like there's people that really are doing things that are within the African American community, but all they do is just we love on each other and we lift each other up. And then you get these outside motherfuckers that think that they could just say whatever they want to say with no consequence, or they say, oh, I don't care if there's a consequence. Very seldom do I come on my channel and I curse people out. But nothing irritates me more than a person with fucked up ass teeth thinking they gonna check me. It's just a pet peeve of mine. It just bothers me within deep down in my spirit that a motherfucker that say they want to heal the world, especially a man that's supposed to protect women and children and things of that nature. It's hard for me to listen to you when you look like your breath stank. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the prettiest woman here on earth or nothing like that, but when I look like I need to go in my purse or in my breast and just pull out some tissue to dab you on the side of your mouth because it's foaming because you won't shut your mouth. But you saying that you got everything together, you know things. My question is, why can we not just let people go? Go, let them go and grow. Let people go and flow. Is that an unrealistic expectation? If somebody want to go, let them go. That don't mean that they don't love you or respect you. And if it's your mission, don't you let no devil in hell stop you. You continue on your mission, right? Am I confused? I want to play the audio of this dude. I really do. I really do. I really do. Because I'm like, he is the... This is what people think. This is what people think. How dare you change your mind? I'm not telling you to change your mind. I'm paraphrasing y'all. How dare you change your mind? But I'm mad that you changed your mind. It ain't about money, but you get nothing but cash apps in the background. Ding, ding, ding. Tell that to somebody that's stupid. Ain't bringing nobody together. It ain't about numbers, but you talking about a motherfucker that got over like 10. That numbers is just rising to the top, but it's not about numbers. No, YouTube is about numbers. It is. Stop lying. Stop lying. Nobody wants to talk to nothing that's not there. Just say, I don't care how many people are listening, I'll just still talk. That sounds more realistic. I used to be immature and say that too. No, we all care about numbers. You put together a video, you put together a live stream, you sit down and you write notes and you speak to family members or find an article and then you present it and boom, you're live. And nobody's there. It does bother all of us that are content creators in some form or fashion. It might don't bother you while you're live, but you be like, damn, didn't nobody listen? But that doesn't mean that it stops your gangster though. It stops your vision that God gave you. You keep that vision. You keep that vision because God gave you that vision, and you keep it going and you don't let nothing stop you. Especially I know this live probably will kick me in my ass. It might. And it's taking everything in me not to just play his voice. I'm serious. So I just say, content creators, you have to do what makes you happy. You have to do what makes you happy. And then you follow the analytics. And then you might have to do something, which majority of us does. Once you follow the analytics, you'll have to do things that are not going to make you happy. Now, to me, I think happiness, in a sense, is an unrealistic expectation. But do you have peace? See, when you got money in your account, you can pay your light bill, your gas bill, water bill, your insurance, buy coffee. You can go and buy center cut bacon. Maybe you don't eat pork. Maybe you want to buy some turmeric, organic. Whatever it is that you like that is going to suffice what's in your life. Don't let anybody or anything stop you. You have a right to change your mind. And to see this from this male coming at this lady like this was very, very, it just disrupted my spirit. For someone to have a nerve to tell someone where they can go and how they can do, but then try to gaslight the whole way. I just was like, what the? And talking F your new moderators, and they ain't shit, and they don't have no morals. Morals? Okay. Morals. We can talk about morals when you can tell me the last time you've been to a dentist. See, favor ain't fair. It's not. It just ain't fair. What God has for you, God has for you. And what God has for me, God has for me. I find it very despicable to see a live stream of people encouraging behavior because someone wants to grow. And they see the growth. Like you own them. That they don't have a right to change their mind. And not even knowing if they changed their mind. They just decided to do an interview. That was it. It was just an interview. You know, when you assume, the saying goes, you make an ass out of yourself. You make an ass out of me and you. But what do I know? I only have 2 subscribers. Nicole Reloaded don't know nothing. I just be locked and loaded with another video. Maybe somebody will be here. But I don't sit back and complain about numbers. And I definitely don't get mad if one of my sisters or brothers decide to go on their own way. That ain't my decision. That ain't my right. That ain't your right to tell somebody where they can go and what they can do. How dare you? You disrespectful brother. Regardless of the topic, the mission. In the Army, they don't want nobody on the team that is ready to be done with the mission because they will fuck it up. Their heart ain't in it. Not saying that who I'm or who you were referring to, heart ain't in it, But you saying your heart is in it. But if you too focused on who ain't in it, how are you in it? How do you have it all mapped out and all together? If you worried about everything that you ain't worried about. You see how it don't make no sense? I'm just saying. I need to find my glasses because I can't read. I don't even know if anybody here. I just see some red. I know y'all probably like, what in the hell is Nicole talking about? But I got a feeling I got some family up in here, my sisters. It's red. I think those are all sisters. Anyway, don't be afraid. You can hit the link. This had nothing to do with our area of YouTube. This was a different area of YouTube. And I'm being as friendly as I possibly can because I want to pull, not in that way, not to create any contention or strife or unnecessary stuff, but moderators go through a lot of bullshit. They're a focal of attack. When you can't get at the content creator, you have, other content creators that will go at the moderators to attack them. We've all seen this. So I've been on these YouTube streets for some time. And for an individual to get attacked, I ain't going to say it's about me because I ain't nobody special. I don't get, I have gotten upset. Of course, when you get close to somebody, you want the best for them, but you say your piece and you move on. You don't make a large public service announcement and saying you don't care about money while your Cash App is ring-a-ding-dinging in the background and you clicking on it. You must think people are slow or dumb. Maybe you don't think that. Maybe you don't have anybody that's watching you that's smart enough to know all the bells and whistles that are inside of a phone versus an Android or an Apple. Everybody ain't able though. But when someone questions my morality, I think I do have a right to cuss your ass the fuck out. Hey, Forever Lisa. Oh, Lord. Oh, now I see just my 5 cents. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't have been cussing like that if I know Forever Lisa was in here. I respect her. I respect a lot of the ladies. I love you, ladies. Shout out to the green sector. Beautiful African American queens. All of them. I want to be bad. I want to play this audio because I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I know y'all don't know. I actually want to drop my link over there on him. I want to have a conversation with him. A real conversation. I won't yell and I won't curse. I wonder. Sometimes we just have to be patient. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay, no, I think he go in here. That's not it. See, he got an issue with somebody else, but he want to bring it to the mods. I don't give a F about a channel growing. Huh. It's not getting the people, it's about keeping the people. I agree with that. But you can't keep somebody that don't want to be kept. See, I think this YouTube shit, social media stuff, it can be difficult for people that are mindless and don't believe in growth, right? I think some people there is their vision. I'll respect their vision. And there's some people that can do multiple things at multiple times. I'll just go back to let people go and let them grow. I don't see why they have to be dog walk. Why does it have to be a whole like full blown live stream? Because if it's not about clicks and views, then why are you on your channel getting clicks and views? It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. I don't think it will probably ever make sense to me though. Yes. Okay. Now I can see. Yes, everyone is not for your vision. Yes. You have to rock. Forever Lisa says you have to rock with the ones who are for you. Yes. But this is the thing though, too, because the individual is saying they are for this person, this gentleman. He's like, I am for. But he ain't feeling nothing. And his oral argument to me didn't make any sense. Not for me. And I believe I'm a reasonable person. I do. I'm not perfect or whatever. Maybe my emotions could have gotten involved, but I don't think on this one, because I see a lot of this on YouTube. When I was an immature YouTuber, I thought this way too. That's the reason why it's frustrating for me. Many years ago, we're over here hanging out. Why are you over there? Had to realize, no, you can't do that. People have to have the freedom to go where they go. What is it saying? If something belongs to you, let them go. If they come back to you, then people have to be free. They have to be free. And that's not what I got from this individual. He I understand his flight, his frustration. I got all of that. I really did. But the emotion and everything behind it is just, I don't know how to even explain it. I'm reading what he's saying. Because I'm not trying to play his audio. And I could put his name. If I put the names and stuff in here, like I could have all kinds of people in here. Imagine your character. Your image. And your character is yes, your image and character is everything. Improving us as a people is improving yourself. If you are focused and fighting on a case, and someone decides to leave, unless it's an attorney, you let them go. Because it can affect the case. It's dead weight. But then my thing is, there's people talking about court cases and what people should be doing, but I'm wondering, are they paying any attorneys? It's nice to be, I ain't against people outside with their billboards and t-shirts and all of that, things of that nature, but there's legal fees, and legal fees are really, really expensive. Attorneys and stuff like that. Attorneys are expensive. Documents, reaching out to the appellate court. Motions. Motions cost money. To submit a motion. I've been there and done that. You don't pay your attorney what they requested and they still mess with you and there's a motion, they're not going to tell you everything that you need to know. The judge will when you're presented in front of the case, but that's up to you to write down the notes. So, and if you miss it, that's on you. People want to say they fight. And they in the big fight, but they ain't fighting shit with themselves. And you can't help nobody through a court case if your life fucked up. You can't. I've seen it. You can't help somebody win if you ain't a winner. Like it don't work. I'm trying to find the part where and I don't even want to bring this over here but I know our other sister know about this part or whatever. But I don't even want to even give him no clout. I'm just trying to find because I know as soon as I do, it's people gonna listen and stuff. At the end of the day, they ain't gonna bang for me. And they ain't paying my bills. Yep, they ain't paying your bills, but then what are you complaining about? That's what I'm saying. This dude talking about it ain't about numbers, but everything is about numbers. Okay, here it is. Guess I don't give a He turned this into drama. It's not going to be able to show you. See, I don't want to be involved with none of these people. Somebody probably called him and told him to shut the fuck up, and he like, I'm gonna call you back. I ain't worried about him striking me. It's just that I don't want his negative ass over here. If you gotta fight for. I can't find the part. I didn't even do the time step. It was actually on my computer. But he talking about people defaming characters and names and all this other stuff. Nobody even did that. Look, content creators, y'all better be careful. We better be careful what we put out, because somebody will take one sentence and turn it into a whole 1 hour and 15-minute video. Dragging the shit out of you with justice in their chat. But we can't control the audience and the stuff that people is freedom of speech. And that's the thing that I don't want us to lose as a community, in the African American community. It's very important for us to not, Americans not to lose the freedom of speech. But especially for African American women, because our speech is always in some shape or form taken away from us, in my opinion. Doesn't mean that has to be true for you, but it's true for me. See how that works? People are entitled to their opinions. Let me see. Okay, so I know Lisa, like, what is you looking at, Nicole? Okay, see now, okay. No, that's not what it is. Not in this individual case, whatever you got to. Because if I play his voice, then everything that I was saying will make sense. This is the thing that trips me out about people. They'll go on their channels talking about slander while they're slandering another individual. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. People, let me tell y'all, be careful who you make your moderators. Be careful. Or be careful who you get close with on these streets, or even have some form of commentary. I'll tell you an example, a story. There was this lady that I'm not going to say her name. There was a lady a YouTuber, right? And this guy. And the guy would just come on the ladies panel. This wasn't the beef sector or nothing like that. Or a black celebrity. They were mixed, put it that way. And they talked about, they just weren't in the area where we flow at. And the guy, okay. The guy actually left the content creator and went on another person's, I guess how they say now, sector, went into another sector. And all hell broke loose. And it affected how this content creator did her content, because she depended on him to call in. And he just got tired of calling in. He didn't disrespect the lady. He didn't, or nothing. But she felt that it was a line of disrespect because he, went to a different area. It wasn't what we call over here ops or disrespect. It wasn't nothing like that, but it was disrespect. So I guess it's disrespect across the board. You know, you weren't having my back. You weren't there. Okay. But she didn't own this man. That's what I was trying to tell her. Like, you don't own, y'all had no contract, no nothing. But she like, yeah, you know, but she actually paid him. How much she did pay him? I believe she paid him like, this was before Cash App. I believe she paid him like $50 it was $50 every time the gentleman came on her channel. But there was no contract or nothing like that or nothing. She just blessed him with $50. Okay? She was getting really, really good or whatever. But he just got tired of doing the same old thing. And I did think, though, I did tell him when I spoke to him, this was many years ago. I said, you could have at least told her that, you know, you was not going to call in. He said, for what? I was a caller. And he said, you remember that, Nicole? And I was like, damn. You can't assume that somebody going to be there. And then there was, I have so many stories to tell y'all about, because I mediated that or whatever. Eventually they, you know, came back together and, or whatever, in agreement, and she understood. And I'm like, but you was there because you knew that she needed someone to be on her channel, even though you acted like she didn't. You knew that you were very strong for her show. And what I learned from that, closed mouths don't get fed, even online, right? Even though I knew that, but like how online is, I think we think because it's on, I believe, my opinion is, because we're online, we think that it's different from real life, and it's not. That's the biggest lie. That's not real. That's not real. If you hurt me online, I am hurt. I think all of us seen a very big example of that, what went on with the lady, unfortunately, that had the stroke on you know what I'm talking about. Very disheartening to see. I think that we need to, us as content creators, need to have more control over our channels, and to not use the people that bless our panels. If a sister or a brother blesses my panel, it's my responsibility to do the best as a content creator to protect them. To protect them with everything that I have in my ability. And because of what took place with what's her name, Newbie? God bless you, sister. Changed my whole mental state in regards to live streaming. And it will be definitely dedicated to Newbie. I have said this for a very, very long time, that something was going to happen on live stream. And no matter how much people might dislike this, I understand Brian. I understand his stance. And I have been saying this for a very, very, very long time. You cannot come on social media, and there's a sector, as we say, because there is the algorithm, okay? A circular area to where we all get notifications for each other. We all watch each other in some shape, form, or fashion, right? The beef sector is very demonic. I don't care what anybody says. I've said this before. It's detrimental to the African American community. There are very talented people. I don't believe that they use their talents, their talking skills, their communication skills, their way to be and roast. Everybody watched what's his name on VH1? I can't think of his name right now. What's the name of that show? Where they will roast each other and stuff like that on VH1. Help me out, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, sis. I can't see it. I mean, even when I get close. Let me see. Okay. I can't read it, girl. I know it's just my 5 cents, sis. Okay, wilding out. Thank you. Right. Wilding out. That's different. Right? It's like music and stuff like that. The beef sector is not wilding out. It is you're going to burn in hell for the rest of your fucking life. That's what the beef sector is. What happened to Newbie was something that I knew eventually, but I didn't know what it was going to be. And I believe just my 5 cents. I don't want to put her in this, but I would love to ask you, sis. I have said this. What level is someone going to go to? Can we not say that this brother didn't utilize this as a science? I was going to say Scientology because you ain't going to play me, Brian. Your ass got, you know what I'm saying? Your edits got you in trouble because I'm an editor. So I get it. But no, you knew you were supposed to put warnings and trigger warnings and stuff like that. And maybe you didn't know. But I'm glad that you decided to take it down. I hope that the video's down or edited. We have to realize when on StreamYards, when you go on someone's panel, I don't know why in the beef sector, no one didn't learn from Jay Speaks, where she said it was her family member and the camera slip and all that fuck shit that happened. We know what happened with that. I ain't throwing nobody underneath the bus, so don't cuss me out, sis. I'm just saying. You have to have protocol on your channel. You have to put rules on your channel. On my shit, you come on my panel, period. My shit copyrighted. You can't use my shit. You can't use my shit and nobody's images. You have to contact me. I don't care if you cover it with a goddamn cartoon, a smiley face, a stick, or a goddamn stone. Copyright ain't going to protect you against trademarks. So, and as well as the heart of the live stream. That's T. Okay. So there's different legal arguments that you can utilize. And then also the beef sector doesn't have protection because people are beefing. They're not saying, oh, I love you and love your hair. And it doesn't come across as parody. It's malicious. You can't be okay with loving of a cat and then the murder of a dog. Like, no, sin is sin. Evil is evil. Wrong is wrong. And I got with that, what Brian was saying in regards to that. And I'm pretty sure I'll get a lot of heat from that. No, that woman did not deserve that. She did not deserve that. But, oh my God, my head gonna get blown off on YouTube. that video could have been removed, and there was only one individual that had the power to do that. You come on my shit, on my StreamYards, and an incident, God forbid, like that happens, I'm going to let you know exactly what I'm going to do right now. God forbid. Anything with you, like something that's severe or something like that. Something that could harm you or haunt you for the rest of your life. I'm going to remove the video. I'm going to presume that it's going to already be screen recorded and somebody's going to drop it. When they drop it, I'm going to strike their ass is what I'm going to do, because it's my channel. It's my copyrighted art, right? You're a guest. The video can be taken down, period. It can. It can. It could have. I believe it would have been taken down. Right. You know, people do things different because it's beef sector. So in the beef sector, a lot of people don't strike. They don't do that kind of stuff. But in an emergency, you're supposed to protect your guests. You come to my house in real life. You come up in here and we have extra guests and somebody come up here and slap you. You got a right to sue my motherfucking ass. My renter's insurance and all that. I told y'all I ain't going to be too nice with my tongue today. The video ain't going to be monetized. Come on now. We know better. There's rules and regulations up on here on these YouTube streets. Now, just because people don't take the initiative to to handle business, don't mean that they're not there. Copyright, trademark, thumbnail. Oh, it came to me. What he said, Brian said it was a social experiment. I don't think that it was a social experiment. I think that he utilized that. That's just my opinion, and no disrespect, Brian, but he's right about the evil things that happen here on that happen in the beef sector. It's not funny. But people do sit back and laugh. They laugh about HIV. They laugh about dead mothers, children. CPS is all kiki, SWAT and yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's all fun and games until it's you. Until somebody fucking with you. Until the police at your house. Until CPS digging in your ass. That shit ain't funny. But you know who it is funny to? It's funny to them white folks, though. I done warned y'all for a long time and told y'all I went down there and hollered at them. But don't nobody listen to me. Because I only got 2 subscribers. So whatever I say don't mean nothing. But that shit keep coming true. So what you think gonna be the next extreme if a beautiful African-American queen with 10 children can have a severe medical incident on a channel of a huge channel holder within this algorithm sector? What do you think the next extreme will be? There's already been, come on now, y'all. What will the next extreme be? And I already warned y'all, when people know how to edit and mash up stuff, it is very hard to get a video like that taken down. You have to find the timestamp. You have to, you have to put things together. Oh, Forever Lisa, you ain't see that? Girl, you ain't need to see it, child. It was evil. Let's just say a content creator had a live stream, blah, blah, blah. And unfortunately, one of his beautiful, awesome guests had a, oh my God forgive me, had a seizure. And that seizure was screen recorded and was placed on another content creator's channel. And they utilized that beautiful woman's seizure to show a health example, not meaning to for it to be malicious from what the individual said, but it was very disgusting. It was wrong. He should not have used her. The lady did not do anything or whatever, but you have to be careful going on people's panels because, and this is the thing that I want people to understand. People, when you go on someone's panel, okay, you need to make it very clear. You come on my panel, I'm not going to keep reusing you over and over and your image over and over and over. No, you came on my panel one time or whatever. I'm not going to turn you into a commercial or do anything unless I get written permission from you, because that is your intellectual property. That's your property. And the beef sector, I don't want to say they don't. It's just no respect. Like, they did that lady wrong. And I think that he was thinking like, well, since they didn't talk about kids, Ovid, you know what I'm saying? The 19, they drag about, there's no cap in regards to, there's no rules in regards to the disrespect and the volatile and demonic reads that goes on. And it's selective outrage in that area of YouTube. But this was live. This took place live. He was wrong for what he did. And I believe that he took responsibility, which I believe that he was going to take responsibility. It's just that he didn't want to be punked. And I can understand that he didn't want to be punked. It's getting really dark, y'all. And if anybody that's here listening to me, we really can make a change. I know that shit sound corny, but anybody that can just sit up there and enjoy and see a woman have a very, I don't know if people understand how seizures, if you ever seen one or whatever, of someone that's just regular talking. I've experienced it several times. It's extremely scary. The body can become very violent and the human has no control, male or female. Epilepsy is very serious. And it doesn't even have to mean they have epilepsy. They could have some type of brain injury. But when I was in school, and I talked about this in Uncle Timothy Blaine's chat. I went to school with someone that had very, very violent seizures. Okay, where his body would just it would be a lot. And I was the one that was chosen by my mom and his mom to, if he had a seizure, I would have to help him. So we played together and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. And he did have a seizure and I had to hold his head. And I was young, very young. I believe I was probably what my daughter's age is now. And people that have seizures, they can swallow their tongues. You have to put their head back. And I still remember how to position a person's body. If they have it looks like, well, I keep wanting to say stroke, but it's not a stroke. They look like they're having a stroke and a seizure if it's really bad, because their eyes can roll in the back of their heads and they tongue or whatever. That's why you have to tilt their head back and open their mouth or whatever. One time I had to use it happened when I was getting my hair done, and a lady actually had a seizure, and the only thing that they had was a spoon. And I was so afraid that her teeth were gonna break, but there was nobody else there to knew how to do it. And they remembered me from school that I helped the boy that would, hit his head on the ground. I'm like, he didn't hit his head on the ground. He had seizures. I got made fun of because I was his friend. When someone has this, like, I'm talking about real, real, real bad seizures, real bad, they can actually swallow their tongue, and they can pass, like they can get a hematoma in the brain, like they can have a brain bleed and they can die. So because of the young man that I helped or whatever, I had to they put his of course his body down. That's when I seen the video over on the channel, it took me back to when I had to help that young man. It was very difficult to watch. So forgive me if you hear me stuttering and stuff, because I'm visualizing what happened and without saying too much. But I wanted to come out, and Brian don't know me. He don't know me or nothing like that, for me to say, Brian, can you please don't do that? I do believe in a way he was angry. That wasn't anger. I'm sorry. That was rage, because he's in a battle. And when you're in a battle, you can't say how to fight. This is the beef sector's rules. You can't tell someone how to fight when you're in a battle. And that he showed that to the people. You can't tell somebody really how to fight. It got so dark. To see that lady. And because I'm an editor, on the screen that I looked at the video, I was able to see everything that people didn't probably even have the strength to look at. And I was like, wow, because I really wanted to know, like, and then I'm like, damn, did she have, oh my, it was just bad. And she was by herself. I mean, in that moment. And then to find out that beautiful, beautiful queen, beautiful, beautiful queen, just a supporter, of the B sector to get hurt like that. If that doesn't change the way people do commentary or protect who comes on their panel, it's my responsibility to protect the ladies and the males. Whoever comes up here, it's my job to protect them because it's my channel. Things can happen. I'm not saying that the content creator didn't protect. But if something was to take place afterwards, or if their image was taken, it was your responsibility to protect her, in my opinion, because it's my job as a content creator, because I have that power to say copyright it or to give instructions. Even when the people have been doxxed in this area on community walls, and it's still there, and it happened in regards to a content creator, and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. The content creator can protect their subscribers, their interviewers, and so on and so forth. And please don't let anybody tell you that it's different. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to go.
At first I said that I love you and you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda hard to just trust you when both your feelings don't match. Got me showing less emotions, I don't wanna get attached. Once I give you my word, I swear it ain't no going back. Once I give you my heart, you better keep that shit intact. Instead of shooting no words, girl, I'm just here stating facts. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. So tell me, is you gon' ride out when the chips fall? I seen too many people leave when they get hot. I'm tired of going back and forth when we pissed off. Most of my friends don't went through it and they stood tall. See, they gon' try and tell you what they think is good for you. Whole time they was plotting, man, I wish they was for you. You gotta watch your back, your front, your side, they disloyal. I gotta watch my crown, cause from birth I've been royal. And that's from the start. Yeah. Two strong-minded individuals. What happen when y'all both reach the pinnacle? Things start to get physical. What make it worse? The motherfucker live with you, talking what you didn't do and what they did for you. You just praying for a miracle, cause they been with you through the good and the bad times, made it pivotal. All them feelings that you hold inside, it will hinder you, so let it go. What you didn't do and what they did for you. You just praying for a miracle, cause they been with you.
Okay, I'm back. Before. I like that song, y'all. Wait, let me go get my vape. I'll be right back.
You want I'm done. You're back in front. And you always like you had it all. Believe me when I say it couldn't be more wrong. But I'm already through with you.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, Lord. I can't find my glasses, sis. I cannot find my glasses. Okay. So you saying years ago, okay, so they can't swallow their tongue if they have a seizure. Well, won't you? Oh Lord, probably somebody saying, "Get your fat ass off now." Oh, it's ooh. Hey sis, hold on, y'all. Hey y'all. Hey. Can y'all hear me? Hello. Hello? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm sorry, y'all. Child, I'm gonna sell this damn microphone. Anyway, y'all, I have a real big emergency. I would love for us to continue this conversation for real. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'll go back and look over. Thank you, just my 5 cents, forever, Lisa. I don't know who else was in here. I cannot find my glasses. I have to find them so I can take my daughter to school in the morning. But I hope y'all understood somewhat where I was trying to come from. Okay? I love you guys. I have to go. It's an emergency, okay? I love you guys. Bye.